Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. And by the way, we also have NFP today. So the market might go crazy, like seriously crazy. And actually, yesterday we also missed a very nice sell-off. But sometimes stuff like that does happen. We don't really have to fight it. Sometimes we're going to miss some sort of opportunities along the way. So yeah, something like that. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. I just want to make this very fast because at 10 o'clock the power is gonna go off. So I just want to make sure I make it quick and I can able to send it very quickly. So now we are on Bitcoin. So we can see that even on Bitcoin, the market is also reacting to this type of sell-offs that that are happening now. So and it seems like the market is going to continue doing that. So we just have to adapt and make sure that we change our analysis very quickly, way too quickly. You see. So yeah, what we see actually, I think it's very simple on Bitcoin. We see that the market is respecting these areas as resistant, and here we saw a very aggressive sell-off. On the bottom, maybe we have something like this, but as we are on a downtrend, we don't really care much about this support as we're not going to buy. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for some structure which shows us that the market maybe is going to break this area, then we can say it's time for us to go to the upside. Simple as that. So we don't really have to waste much time on looking for buy positions on a downtrend. Yes, if the trend changes, it's where we can say, okay, now it's time to do what? To buy. You see, but at the moment, currently, that opportunity is not really there. Now we are on German 40. So what's really happening on German 40? We can see nicely that, you know what, the market was just trying to push a little bit up, but then guess what? Now the market is down. So which means, or which forces us to remove whatever that we have here, because that's it's no longer making sense. So we just have to come up with something that we think maybe is going to relate with the current moves. I think this area, or let me just start this from here. Let's connect. This one is connected. Let's see. This one is also connected. I don't know if maybe I go back like this, I will see. Yeah. Wow. Okay. It seems like they connect very nicely. Do you see that? They seem to be connecting very nicely, which is good, but you don't really have to go like seriously back. I'm just going to push it up to this area as long we understand that the market is actually connecting with the previous highs. So I'm just going to make it like this. Remember, this is German 40, by the way. Whatever that NASDAQ is doing, US30 is doing, this thing they just follow. They just follow because it seems like US is everything. When the US is going down, they also follow. So that's the thing. You should know that they correlate. They correlate. So yeah, we see something like this. Actually, we see something like this. So what's really happening here is at least that we can now see that, okay, the market is still continuing with that downtrend, and it seems like this downtrend is still seriously gonna continue. So what I'm looking at the moment is the market was around this area, which seems to be some sort of a support. But remember, what we're going to do is we wait for a small rejection, a lower high, before we do what? Before we sell. But even now, the market might give us a very nice structure. Then we can still continue selling because we follow the structure, and that doesn't mean that the market has to come around this area. So if you still remember, we also had something like this here. We also had something like that. So another thing that the market can do is maybe the market might try to push around this area and push lower again. That is also possible. Or maybe the market will just keep pushing lower because we are on a downtrend. Yes, there is still room for the market to push up. This sell-offs, obviously, the thing is everything is just going bad now. Actually, inflation, recessions, which they think is going to happen in the US, or maybe it's already started. So that is also pushing the market to the lower side. So we should also think about that. Yes, even if we keep track of everything, sometimes you can't get things right at all times, you see. So you should appreciate when sometimes we get things wrong, because things, they just change like very, very quickly. So what I see is I'm just going to relax. Today there's NFP, by the way. The market might still push up and down, but not on German 30. But sometimes they do correlate with those US30 and NASDAQ. But we will see what we can do. At the moment, we have to understand that we are still on downtrend. But everything might happen. We just have to wait and see, because already I think the market just opened. I think it opened at 8:30. 8:30, 9:30. But we will see what we can do. Yeah, we'll see what we can do actually. But for now, I don't see anything. I just need to relax. It's Friday. It's Friday, by the way. So now we are on gold. Gold. Things, guys, this type of moves, yeah, they will just make sure that you, one way or another, you're going to lose. If maybe you are aggressive, your account won't even last a week, because you will be trying to fight the market. And if you just tell yourself that, you know what, the market is not reacting exactly as before, then you will understand, because the situation at the moment is not the same as before, you see. But what do we see? We see that the market on gold was just going down. Here we had a very nice breakout. I even sent a signal for a buy. Then once we were in profit, a few hours later, the market just shot lower, you see. So what can we do? There's nothing that we can do, guys. There's nothing that we can do. What we're going to do is we just keep doing our analysis. And if we see that something is not really relating or making sense, we ignore that, you see. We don't really have to fight the market, because this type of moves or whatever that is happening now, it's something that sometimes in the long run it has to happen, you see. So what I see is that is not a fake move, guys. It's just that we had so much stuff going on in the market, and it seems like the market is respecting that resistance again. Maybe the market will keep pushing lower like that. We will see what happens. But at the moment, I'm not even interested at maybe trying to buy or sell. Whatever I just need to do is just to wait, or you will just lose unnecessarily, because you just want to be in the trades, you see. So let's push to US oil. The US oil is the one which is moving very nicely. US oil is still moving very nicely. Yeah, this tea, guys, is very tastes good. So now on US oil, we see that the market is actually broken out of this. We did make some nice profit from that. So we see that the market is actually pushing to the upside. Let me try to connect this. I don't think so. Maybe something like this, but what we're going to do is let's just wait for the market to give us something. Why? Because we can see even this around that area, we see that the market is just trying to consolidate. Yes, we see that the market was pushing to the upside, but now what's really happening around this area? Around this box, you can see the market is just going up and down. So for us to be safe, let's stay out of the market. Maybe we can have some sort of a resistance on top there, and we'll see if the market is going to break that or maybe push the lower side. Why are we trying to avoid this type of moves? Because the move is not clear. It's not clear like what we see. Look here. Look what was happening around this area. That was very nice. But here the market is like it's lost. It's just consolidating non-stop. So it seems like the market is still deciding what to do actually. And if after when the market decided, then it's where we're going to get a very nice straightforward structure. Then we can then say, okay, let's follow the structure. Simple as that, you see. So today I'm very fast, guys. Today I'm very fast. Now we are on US oil. Sorry, USD. US30. Sorry. On US30, guys, we saw a nice sell-off actually yesterday, and with this type of a breakout, you were not. I was not even thinking about something like that because I want like seriously know everything that happens in the market. So yes, we did identify this resistance, but what we thought is maybe the market was going to do something like this push up, because that is something that happens every time when the market breaks out. We thought maybe the market was retesting before maybe pushing up, but guess what? The market did not do that. The market kept going lower. But here I think it's much better because it's not similar to what we saw on NASDAQ. NASDAQ was just seriously crazy going to the lower side, but this one is still fluctuating above our resistant line. But I still see that this thing's actually trying to give us that bearish move, and there's nothing that we can do. We don't really have to force the market to show us something that is not there. You see, we don't have to force the market to show us something which is not there. So I'm just going to remove that until we get something that is going to make sense. This one we can see that it's no longer there. It's no longer actually active. So now we left with our horizontal lines like this. So we just want to see if the market is going to respect that area, or maybe it's going to push the upside again, you see. Then from there, it's where maybe the market will try to give us something. Whether the market is going to break this area, then we can keep selling, or maybe the market will bounce back, and then we will just wait and see what's really happening, you see. If it pushes, maybe let's say if it reaches this area and tries to bounce back, yes, we can still buy. But if it breaks, we can still do what? We can still sell. So you just need to like restructure your analysis and make sure that whatever that you do here, it's clean, because too many lines here, as the market is changing the structure every second, you're going to mess up your chart, and you won't even see what's really happening. Yes, we also missed yesterday. Actually, we also missed that yesterday, and I saw that late when I had one of my students, when he was showing me his analysis, and I saw that, oh, I forgot something, but I will show you when we go on NASDAQ. So here actually the market seems to, what I see is whatever that we see on the news, it seems like the market might still keep selling. That is also possible. The market might keep selling, but if not, we're just going to wait for the market to break this area, and then we can say, you know what, the market might keep selling. We might keep, we might place our sell stops and maybe place our sells. If maybe the market respects this area, we can still also buy, because we follow the structure. You see, we don't really just guess and say, oh, we do this, we do that. Nope, we have to follow the structure. So here it's actually what's changed actually on NASDAQ. So if you check, actually this actually makes sense. Do you see that? Let me just remove this. This actually makes sense because but we were not just going to just see that a simple for like the easiest way. It's not like an easy thing, because what we had actually, it was something like this. We had something like this, and that actually was an inner trend line, you see. But just because we removed this one here, we were no longer aware that, you know what, on top here we still have that resistance. That's why we actually missed this area. Yes, we understand that this was there, obviously. That resistance was actually there, but with this type of a structure, as we always trade like this, obviously we think, oh, the market just broke out of that resistance, which means the market is about to do what? The market is about to push up. And what I love is, yes, day before yesterday on Wednesday, we did make money here. We did make money here. The same time the Fed interest rate released their figures, yes, we did make something here. But the second day, the same area where the market respected. We thought, oh, the market maybe is going down. Maybe the market will respect this area and push the upside. You see, I said that it was because the structure was seriously supporting my statement and say, okay, around this area, we have these two resistance here, which means maybe the market is about to retest and push the upside. But guess what? That did not happen. And yes, we did miss that. And but just look at that. Look at how many candlesticks that we have here. Like so thousands of them. So can you cry for one candlestick while we have so many candlesticks? No, we don't have to. Sometimes we still go, not sometimes, most of the time we're still going to miss some very nice opportunities. And we also going to get some very nice opportunity also. You see. So we're not fighting the market. We miss, we win, we lose. As long as we stay in the game longer, it's better than nothing. You see, so here we are. Now we have that. We corrected our mistakes. We don't have to fight that. So what we see is, yes, the market is still on a very nice, very, very, very nice resistant. Sorry, very nice downtrend. Actually, that is a very, very nice uptrend. So the market just gave us the structure. It's quite similar to the same one there, but this one was the inner structure. So it wasn't going to be that stronger. That's why now we see the market respecting this area and pushing lower. And if I saw that, we're just going to eat. So this area there is quite similar to here. You see that? It's quite similar to that area. But what can we do next? We can't do anything. That already, now it's a history. So what we can do now is we just need to wait and see if the market is breaking that area. If it's going to break that area, it's fine. Sorry. If the market is going to break that area, it's fine. We will sell below that area, you see. But if not, maybe we'll see the market pushing the upside. Maybe that might happen, but we just need to be careful. The market is seriously giving us some crazy moves. So, but if we wait, most of the time, some of them we're going to catch those moves. Some we're going to miss them. So, before we continue again here, guys, if you want to join the team, it's 12 months actually. It's $200. So it's mentorship and VIP signals. Monthly signals, it's $45. Guys, yes, I know people, they might complain and say, oh, Kenzo is increasing the prices and stuff like that. Yes, because that is my time, I guess. That is my time, and that it's value that I'm going to add to whoever who's going to join. So if you want something which is affordable, you still have some. I think this is affordable, obviously. You have options, guys. You're not forced to join me. You have options. You can join whoever that you want. Plus, what I know is if you check all over the world, Europe, US, wherever, all those guys who do most similar stuff that I do, they charge like 2,000 pounds, 2,000 euros, $2,000, $3,000 just to give you signals only. They don't even teach you anything. They just give you a document, then you are on your own, you see. But when it comes to us, I don't know if maybe just because we're black, maybe people, they will be saying, man, hey, you are expensive and stuff like that. But they can't say the same thing on someone they know somewhere else, you see. So guys, it's not really fair. As long as you need value, how do you expect to make money and maybe you pay $15, you see. That is not really, that doesn't really make sense. I used to charge $15, and when I increased the price to $20, people, they also cried. They say, oh, Kenzo, man, you just increased the price very quickly. Guys, I'm talking about $20, you see. So people, they will always cry. So if maybe you feel like that is too much, it means that is not meant for you. It's meant for people who want to learn and get like a refined value, refined information, refined knowledge, and they can take it from there, you see. So we can just put 4 years or 5 years in this thing and charge you like $50. No, you can still learn here for free, it's fine. But people, they should understand the work that we put. You see, the dedication that we put in this thing. This is my job. You can't just expect me to do things for free, you see. So I hope you understand that, guys. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, smash the like. Later on, we're gonna go live, and it's Friday, by the way. And yeah, have a good day, guys. Have a good week. I hope you, yeah, but I think we enjoyed this week because I think it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we did not take any trade. I think we were just making money. So I'm hoping also today maybe we might still make something. Remember, it's Friday. It's the end of the week actually. So what you can do is, I'm repeating this again. Go analyze the things that you think maybe they're making you to lose. Write them down. Identify your problems. Identify the issues that you have on the market. Identify those issues. Once you identify them, once you identify those things, let's say only identify one or two, then you tell yourself, you know what, from Monday I'm just going to work. Or maybe you can just start right away, or maybe tomorrow you can say, identify, okay, I have problem with trading psychology. Then start to work from that. Start making sure that you improve from that. The problem is people, they just want to learn all these things at once. That's the issue. Go tell yourself, you know what, I need to master this thing of trading psychology. Identify your issues, your emotions. When you start to be greedy, the FOMO, they all fall under our emotions, those things. Try to work them out. If maybe your issues is like risk management, try to do something with that. Try to do something with that and identify your problems. Maybe you don't really understand the lot sizes. You don't understand the leverage. You don't understand the risk ratio or whatever, even if some of them they're useless. But understand the stop loss, where you're supposed to place the stop loss, where you're supposed to do this, where you're supposed to do that. But some of those things, why you fail to do them, it's because maybe even the strategy that you have, it confuses you. You don't even know where to place the stop loss. You don't know when is the right time to buy. You don't know when is the right time to sell. You don't even know when to get out. You see? So when you start to have that knowledge, when you start to refine your problems and identify them nicely, it's where you will start to see that, okay, I made mistake here. You start to identify that. But the problem is, you just want to move from zero to start to make money. That is impossible. You will take 7 years doing the same thing, just because that you don't have the right information, or you have the right information but you don't use them the right way. You can have all these things but you don't. It's like people who read books. There are so many people who just read books, guys, but just because they don't really use that information in the right way, nothing changes. So it's similar to someone who's just going all over YouTube, watching each and every video. They don't even sleep, and at the same time they still don't make anything. They still lose. You see. So it means there's something missing. Something which is missing is not actually the information. You see, sometimes it's you to whatever that you learn to make them nice, make them to understand very nicely. You see, if now I can show you the chart and say, okay, now this is a chart, what can you do on this chart? Some will start saying, okay, I think I can buy there, I can sell there. No, which is wrong. Firstly, identify what's really happening there. The buy and sell is the last thing that you should do. That is the last thing. That is the result. That is the result, or the after the process that you have learned along the way. You do the trend line, whether it's the head and shoulder, whether it's moving average. Then when you conclude and say, you know what, now it's time to buy, now it's time to sell, it means now everything just confirm with whatever that you done as a strategy, as a risk management. And you see that you're not taking that as like, it's not your emotions are not forcing you to do that, you see. But if you're still struggling with that, I gave you a small solution. Identify that. The whole week, stick to one thing, try to find out. You can check, when you start to understand what you are checking on YouTube, it's easy for you to find the solutions. How to master your trading psychology. YouTube, try to find that. Maybe they will find. But unfortunately, on YouTube, it's like they generalize stuff, they generalize issues. So there is nothing which is going to be personalized for you. So that's why it's way too difficult to learn things on YouTube, because mostly we generalize to cover so many people. So you won't actually get something which, because we have different issues. You might know how to trade, but maybe you will lack only one thing. But the person who is telling you other things on YouTube, they generalize as maybe you don't know other things. Then that's why that information is not really working for you. So that's why you should find someone who's going to teach you that. That 200 that you're going to pay is going to come back like 100 times, because the information that you're going to get is going to stay with you forever, but you just paid once. So I hope you will think twice. There are so many mentors all over the world, not only here in South Africa, not only in Europe, not only in UK, whatever. There is knowledge everywhere. There's knowledge everywhere. So please guys, try to learn. When you join the team, when we go live, you come with the experience, then we start to grow together, you see. So yeah, I still think I'm very, very cheap. That $200 is very, very cheap, guys. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bye.